good morning. Okay, today I'm going to read books from the course, but then because they didn't really allow you to share because this course is a private course. So I just want to record myself while I am reading and gonna post on my YouTube channel. Let's get started. Let me move a little bit. Okay, you're not gonna see my screen. Okay, let's go read together. Okay, this is like a reading. The course is Learn How to Learn by Dr. Barbara, and this guy is a course about exceed and exceed. I don't know how to pronounce, and like expression and PTSD form a learning how to learn. Okay, a portion about anxiety. Okay, I think I'm gonna read it and then in Google and listen to how to pronounce. Anxiety. Okay, a portions about anxiety, depression, and PTSD form a learner in learning how to learn. A portion about anxiety, depression, and PTSD form learner in learnings learn how to learn. I know these are topics are many might not want to talk about. My family and my friends certainly do not want to talk about these topics with me. I am dealing with tumors and suffer from several depressions, anxiety, and PTSD. Until recently, I was working full time. Currently, I am on sick leave, and by many, I was considered to be completely healthy and mind and high functionals and uh, and high functionings, and in the sense of innocent from curtains repose uh, perspective. I was in social contexts, peer and manager reviews as work and family gatherings. I did everything that everyone expected from me and what I understood as being successful. In the eyes of corporate and economics world, I excelled in university, a top performance at my job, and also my friends would all describe me as a fun and outgoing and smart and a hard worker. But I have suffered from these major afflictions for much of my adult life and have just never really been able to make strong uh, hardware despite all the investigation, doctor, medication, sales awareness program, year of meditation, research studies and experiments I have tried on myself and undertaken. Now those Barbara Oakley's and Torrance course I have learned that's that's procrastination is strongly tied to my affectations. Procrastination for me is linked to experiments avoidance, experiential avoidance, and strongly in internal critics that is at many times not quite capable of being flexible or high when faced with product's outcome. To say I am a perfectionist is understatement and perf- perfectionist perfections is about that unfortunately does not do its human companions justice. The worst perfectionist is my opinion is too easier adapt by some and too often considered cute and neurotic by others. I am my case. Perfectionist is a level that's covered up to deep underlies needs for safety. understand and avoidance of shame and uncomfortable experiences. Thus, this course, I have found that information on habits focused on process versus products, using willpower only to outcome. That first bit of response to the cues. Pomodoro's techniques reward the few most and important to sleep to name just a few concepts explored in learning how to learn. So implementally useful and applicable to my symptoms. Each of concept keep me close to authorities that avoids mental health levels and instead of value accessible work process. I have cancelled several commitments since this course has started so that I could stay home and take notes on video lecture and do my permutations. On my to-do list, I write down the number of pomodoros I am going to apply on each topic instead of length of minutes of hour. I just like writing 2 pomodoros and I feel fantastic. Really, this nothing does help my mood, sleep, eating, anxiety, feelings or guilt, shame, then making small progress, oriented to-do list of myself and accomplishing them without focus on actual products. Other than 2 pomodoros, this break in between, I feel like I can just keep going. Brains is up, bring on more. Okay, well, it took a few days to go to the level of experiments, but I got there. Depression, anxiety, PSD, I am not compare them or putting them into one group. It's just easier to write them like that. Greatly, efforts one ability to concentrate, read, focus, and keep things in memory. The fact I am retaining and understanding the making links through my work in that course is simply blowing my away. It is testament to the evidence of facts presented via this course and techniques that are avocaded. One of the key reasons this course and the information represents has had such an impact on me and touched me so deeply, where other books group typists could not in this. Dr. agrees as in very gentle, smiling sky demonstrates to her that I feel extremely safe with it, meaning I eternally felt that a pleasure to listeners to listen to her voice and watch her and her present its video. I feel like I was working with a kind teacher, and for me it took me back to grade school day, which I felt I like could do anything, and that teacher really believed in me and I was not afraid of them. Or a darker ugly as voice tones, virtual experiments and body disease all help contribute to the sense of safety and authenticity I value as belief, and I listeners to her is watch her video lecture. I have learned in this course various ideas about how habits, planned avoidance, procrastination have all made my depression, anxiety worse. Yes, I knew these things intellectually, but to have them presented by professor from major institution work in non-mental health domains, while simple providing us link to numerous resource articles and doing this as well and with gentle and encouraging sweet voice and approach has made all the difference to me. I also do not understand the value of of good timing, meanings the timings equations of coming across the course and its approach to learning strategy in the stage of my life is fortunate, knowing that Dr. Hawkins was faced with her own challenges and discomforts with learning smart to which she applied herself compassion and kindness alongside science and totally makes the message and concept thoughts in her lecture quite believable. Dr. Oakley's actually science and theories makes the messengers as concept thoughts in her lecture quite believable. Come across as thoughts she practices what she preaches and that makes a huge difference in the eyes of individuals who have tried and whole gamut of techniques and in some way feeling that are away being sold as next view of good. I am moved by this course and the way the material represents the additional lecture interview with third parties and other professors at this institution and further makes me trust Dr. Oakley and Dr. I cannot pronounce his name and believe in the material and therefore really apply it to my own life. To be willing to sometimes that is willpower to make different choice between the two is perfect is very challenging when battling major depression, but it is not impossible. And I am so thankful to the instructor TA and everyone participating in this course. I am of course posting this as anomalies because of this stigma around the topic. Hey, if your own family and friends don't want to talk about, you can pretty much understand what stigma is capable of doing. So please forgive me if for pros. Okay, I am sure there are other people in the same boat as me, and I do not wish to displace them by putting anon. Okay, so far for me, this course is life changing in a very fundamentalist way. I will never look at the X diagonals of depression, anxiety, PTSD, the same again. I am seeing a feeling in myself of all sorts of links between epilepsy, avoidance, pain tolerance, and reflection to cues, and I am wondering how many others like me are bettering the medical system and mental health care system and we just haven't come across the message in the way of that. Okay, I feel there are many of us that can be benefits from a course links for focus on habits concentration module modes, memory requires a cue, tolerance. Okay, thank you more than I can. Okay, okay, that's it. Thank you so much.